Hey everybody, it's Joe from greenlightsound.com. Today we're going to talk about some drum sounds from a fantastic engineer who unfortunately passed away about a month ago, and that is Steve Albini. And what a lot of people may not be aware of is that Steve Albini did a set for Toontrack, a drum library, that he recorded in his studio at Electrical Audio in Chicago, which is a really unique space for drum recording. It's got a floating wood floor with space below. It's got these sort of adobe brick walls and wood. Some really nice room tones in there, all recorded through his Neotech console, set up the way he wants it. And what you may not know about Steve Albini, if you're not familiar with his work, definitely go check it out. Check out a lot of the teaching he did. He was really all about getting it right at the source. His philosophy, and mine really, is that you should have the captured sounds you're getting through the microphones be as close to the final mix as you can get. So rather than record something and try to fix it in the mix, it's more to really dial in your microphone placement and your recording techniques to get that raw sound as best as it can possibly be. So we're going to take a look at this alt-rock library in EZDrummer 3. You can also load it up into Superior Drummer if you want to. One of the things about EZDrummer 3's libraries that you may not know is that if you want the raw drum sounds, what you've got to do is go to this preset called Original Mix. If you go to all these other ones, they're processed in some way, pre-processed. Original Mix is just the dry, raw drum sounds as they were recorded without any additional special processing going on. So let's just listen to this original mix of some of these basic Steve Albini drum sounds. And some really nice room sounds in there. If I go into the mixer here and I just solo up the rooms, we've got a mono and a stereo room here, and I'll boost them up a little louder just so we can hear them clearly. The stereo room mics by themselves sound like this. Just some great room sounds, and that mono mic. Clearly at a distance, which is really nice. They're pretty low in the mix, but you can bring them up as much as you want. So that's one of the main things about it. This sounds awesome. Really nice room mic sounds. There's other kits we can include in this one. We can go to this Ludwig kit. Got this vintage Ludwig kit. Really open sounding kick drum, especially there. If you go back to the original DW kit, much tighter sounding drums. So you have really two options here. Really tight, impactful, and really open and ringy drums. You've also got some extra stuff like timpani thrown in here as well. If you go for process sounds, you can go for this alternative one. Clearly louder, more processed in the mixer here. You can see some effects thrown on down there. If I go to a different one, even more effects here, compression, EQ, reverb. So those are actually processed, right? But if you want that raw Steve Albini drum sound, go to that original mix preset and you get the basic sounds. You can also swap out different snares if you want. Different kick drums and so on, all with that original sound. So there we have it. If you want to sort of get into that tone of that Steve Albini drum recording in his actual studio, check it out, the Toontrack Alt-Rock EZX, which is an expansion for EZDrummer 3 or Superior Drummer. And again, if you're not familiar with Steve Albini, go check out his stuff. Fantastic engineer. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, so we can keep you in the loop as to what's coming up next, and I'll see you in the next one.